If you're having trouble with your sight, you're not alone. Millions of people suffer from some sort of degeneration. The good news is you can get help. Dr. Kendra Klein from Associated Retina Consultants is helping us today. Dr. Klein, today we're talking about inherited retinal degeneration. What is that?
So an inherited retinal degeneration is a group of rare ocular diseases that are caused by a genetic defect. So currently there are over 200 genes associated with inherited retinal diseases. And I tell my patients that genes are like instructions for the body to make proteins. And when these proteins are not functioning properly, there's damage that can be done to the retina.
Well, obviously you want to get treatment. How do we find doctors that specialize in this?
So an inherited retinal disease specialist is typically a medical doctor who's completed training in ophthalmology and then subspecialty training in retina and in genetic eye diseases in particular. Here at Associated Retina Consultants, there's two of us, Dr. Benjamin Bacall and myself, who specialize in seeing these often complex cases.
Tell us what happens when I come in for an appointment with you.
Right. So if we suspect someone has an inherited retinal degeneration, we will typically obtain a detailed medical and family history because sometimes these diseases can run in families. And then we oftentimes recommend further specialized testing at our visual function lab, which is right here in our Central Phoenix location. During that test, you may have a visual function screening, which could be visual field test, where we test your peripheral vision, or an electroretinogram, where we look at the rods and cones, which are the light-sensitive cells in the back of the eye.
Now, once you're done with the testing, are there therapies that you can do?
Yeah, so it's because of these recent advances in research where we find ourselves being able to help people who have been previously told that there's nothing that could be done for them. So this past December marked the first FDA approval for a gene therapy, and it's a gene therapy aimed at treating an inherited form of blindness that causes decreased vision in children. And gene therapy, this one in particular is called Luxturna, delivers a gene by coupling it to a non-harmful virus to patients that have absent or reduced levels. So really it's an exciting time to be an ophthalmologist.
Now, what about resources for people who want to learn more, find out if this is a problem, how they can get help?
I encourage anyone who's interested in learning more about inherited retinal degenerations for themselves or a loved one to visit our website. Also, the Foundation for Fighting Blindness at blindness.org has a lot of great information for what's happening locally. And of course, the National Institute of Health, clinicaltrials.gov for all of the recent updates and research.
All right, and that website, the main one to go to, everybody, is right there on your screen, AssociatedRetinaConsultants.com. You can also call the number on your screen.